I love a beautiful roast dinner as much as the next person, but this £1 wonder is going to blow your mind. It's a feast, it's something different, it's exciting, it's a real kind of celebration dish, but with not much time and hardly any ingredients. You are going to get flavours and textures like you can't believe. My Ducker roast lamb feast is sublime, and it has not one but two brilliant hacks to ramp up flavour, and I know you're going to love it. So look at this, a beautiful leg of local lamb, about 2 to 2.5 kilos in weight. Then, to flavour it, I've got a fantastic little spice blend. This, my friends, is called Ducker. So this is an Egyptian spice blend with nuts and seeds. And what's brilliant about this is you get things like coriander seeds, fennel seeds, cumin, spices galore, nuts like hazelnuts and sesame seeds, and it smells amazing. So one jar, loads of flavour. So all of this Ducker will go into my pestle and mortar, like that. About 50 grams or so. Get your pestle and just grind it up. Hello, Conker. How you doing, boy? The old Conker's ears are perking up because he can smell the food already. So we're going to create a kind of marinade cum paste to rub all over that. We need 4 cloves of garlic. Just take the ends off and we'll peel those into our Ducker, like this. Just pound it up to a paste. It takes a matter of seconds. 2 tablespoons of olive oil goes in, the same amount of red wine vinegar. And then we're going to take some salt and some pepper. That, my friends, is a fast track to flavour. And I have a very simple preparation. Simply get the leg of lamb. Think of the bone like a skewer on a kebab. You get a knife and you go all the way down to the bone. And then we'll do little kind of 2-centimetre gaps, just like that. Right to the bone. It's going to have almost like layered kebab vibes. So I'll do that on one side, right down to the bone. And it makes the cooking really, really quick. So we love that. More flavour, more texture, and faster to cook. So then we'll go in with this lovely paste. And then get in there with your hands. The smells are amazing. I want to serve some veggies with it. It's a £1 wonder, so I don't want lots of pots and pans. So in this tray, I'm going to do some aubergines. All I'm going to do is just stab it with a little knife so they don't explode. And in the cooking, I've got a couple of really great tips for you. So the oven is preheated to 240 degrees Celsius, which is 450 Fahrenheit. I put the aubergines on the tray on the bottom, and then I put the lovely leg of lamb, right, over the tray. The genius is you get 360-degree roasting of the lamb. It gets gnarly and gorgeous. All the juices drip down onto the aubergines, making them the best aubergines ever. It's gonna be so, so tasty. So, 45 minutes of cooking, and then I'll show you what to do next. Conks. So, lamb and aubergines roasting for 45 minutes. This is big flavour, feasting food, but it's low maintenance, and it's a classic £1 wonder. Now, we want little kind of swoops of colour and salsa and stuff like that. So first, beautiful pickled chilies. I've got some feta, and I'm going to make a kind of sauce that you can drizzle over your beautiful lamb and your aubergines, and then herbs galore. So, a feta sauce. Get your lovely feta. About 100 grams goes into your pestle and mortar. Just pound it up, and it goes smooth. Then, if you've got some of those juices from the pack, you can pour that back in. If you haven't got it, it doesn't matter, use water. But you basically keep letting it down until you get a nice spoonable sauce. And also you can get flavour from the jars of pickled chilies. Add a little tang and fire. And you make the simplest, most delicious, refreshing sauce ever. You want it to be nice and sort of spoonable, look at that. And what I'm going to do now is break it with olive oil. So that is done, and we're going to go big on herbs. Mint and parsley, really good. Essentially, what I'm trying to make at home is my own little family version of a kebab, right? And I know you can go down the shop and get lovely kebabs, but this is at home, it's a different vibe. This lamb smells absolutely incredible. Whoa! You can see the flavours dripping down. Amazing. Right, what we've got is dark, gnarly meat that's delicious, flavour to the bone. Just look at that. And with the aubergines, what did we do? Prick them and throw them in the tray. That's it. But all the goodness from that rained down on here. And as you cut it open, you can see that it's soft and delicious. A little salt and pepper and a little olive oil. And then vinegar. Then we go in with a bunch of our herbs. And this will become a lovely kind of warm aubergine salad. And then we'll take our lamb and let it continue resting like that. Come on. We've got all the sticky bits in the pan. Outrageous flavour there, waiting to happen. I'm just going to put a little water in here and just enough to dissolve the sticky bits. Right, so I'll put that on a little low heat, bring it to a boil. Now, the last thing I've got to do is just reheat these beautiful flatbreads. You can get these in the supermarket. They're super convenient. You can make your own if you want. So in they go. So this is when I would get kind of pickles galore in and around the board, herbs as well, and a little bit of that feta sauce around and about. Olive oil. So let me get those flatbreads, because they'll be ready. Pull them out. They don't need hardly any time to reheat. I've got the juices here. Come on. Big flavour. And then you pick up the bone, almost like it's a kebab, and we start to carve it. But of course, those cuts that you made give you this incredible cross-section. Look at that. As you cut into the lamb, it just looks so luscious. It's juicy, it's blushing. So look, that is what I meant when I said I'm treating the bone like the skewer. So let's get a flatbread. Some of these amazing aubergines. Lovely pops of herbs. Love that. Throw in a couple of chilies. Go on, look at that. I'll take some of that feta sauce, fresh and tangy, and then some of those beautiful bits of meat. And then don't forget, of course, you've got this little bit of gravy, and that will make all the difference. You just got to roll it up. Let's cut it in half. Gorgeous. Wow. This is so good. The lamb is just wonderful. It's so full of flavour. And that clever little feta sauce just kind of gives a kiss of freshness. So, so good. That, my friends, is a £1 wonder. And my kids are going to love that.
Yeah, wait.
Look at that.
Whoa.
So grab the aubergine, whack that on your flatbread. The white sauce is feta cheese. No, River, don't wear the bread as a scarf.
Wow, this is lovely. It looks amazing.
How is it, Buds?
It's great.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, it's really tender. It's really crispy on the outside. And having like the mint and parsley on top makes it really fresh.
How much food has River got around his face?